Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love. Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
So hey guys, welcome again to my vlog. So for today we discuss the chapter 10 tutorial, entitled application layer. So 10 types of the application layers. First is the HTTP, HTTPS, FTP, TFTP, IMAP, DNS, POP, MIAP, BOOTP, and DHCP. So that is the 10 types layer application. The application layer is closest to the end user. Network application enable user to send and receive data with ease. The application layer acts as an interface between the application and the underlying network. So application layer protocol help exchange data between programs running on the source and destination host. The TCP/IP application layer performs that the function of the upper three layer HTTP transfer file that make up the web page of the World Wide Web. The Simple Mail Transfer Protocol or SMTP transfer mails messages that attachment. Telnet, a terminal emulation protocol, provides remote access to server and networking devices. The File Transfer Protocol or FTP transfer files between systems. The network access layer of the TCP and the IP model performs the same function as the physical and the data link layers of the OSI model. The internetwork layer equates to the network layer of the OSI model. The transports layers are the same in the both model. That application layer of the TCP and the IP models represent the end session. Presentation of the application layer of the OSI model. The application layer of the TCP and the IP model is the layer that is closest to the end user, providing the interface between the application. It is responsible for formatting, compressing, and encrypting data, and is used to create and maintain dialogue. So, the application layer of the TCP or the IP model performs that the function of the three layers, the OSI model, application, presentation, and the session. The application layer of the TCP or IP model is the layers of the OSI model. So, the domain name service or the DNS protocol resolves internet names to IP addresses. Hypertext Transfer Protocol or HTTP transfer file that make up the web page of the World Wide Web. The Simple Mail Transfer Protocol or SMTP transfer mails messages that attachment. Telnet, a terminal emulation protocol, provides remote access to server and networking devices. The File Transfer Protocol or FTP transfer files between systems. The network access layer of the TCP and the IP model performs the same function as the physical and the data link layers of the OSI model. The internetwork layer equates to the network layer of the OSI model. The transports layers are the same in the both model. That application layer of the TCP and the IP models represent the end session. Presentation of the application layer of the OSI model. The application layer of the TCP and the IP model is the layer that is closest to the end user, providing the interface between the application. It is responsible for formatting, compressing, and encrypting data, and is used to create and maintain dialogue. So, the application layer of the TCP or the IP model performs that the function of the three layers, the OSI model, application, presentation, and the session. The application layer of the TCP or IP model is the layer that provides the interface between the application, is responsible for formatting, compressing, and encrypting data, and is used to create and maintain dialogues between source and destination applications. So, when a user types of a domain name of a website into the address bar of a web browser, a workstation needs to send a DNS request to the DNS server for the name resolution process. This request is the client-server model application. The Emule application is P2P. Sharing a printer on a workstation is a peer-to-peer network. Using ARP is just a broadcast message sent by a host. So, this is the first question. A manufacturing company subscribes to certain hosted services from its ISP. The services that are required include hosted worldwide web, file transfer, and email. So this is the question. Which protocol represents these three key applications? The answer of this scenario is the ISP uses the HTTP protocol in conjunction with hosting and web pages, the FTP protocol with file transfer, and SMTP with the email. So DNS is used to translate domain names to IP addresses. SNMP is used for network management traffic. DHCP is commonly used to manage IP addressing. So, two students are working on a network design project. So, one student is doing the drawing, while the other student is writing the proposal. The drawing is finished and the student wants to share the folder that contains the drawing so that the other student can access the file and copy it to a USB drive. So which networking models is being used? So the answer is A. In a P2P or peer-to-peer networking model, data is exchanged between two network devices without the use of a dedicated server. When retrieving email messages, which protocol allows for easy centralized storage and backup of a email that would be desirable for a small to medium-sized business? IMAP is prepared for small to medium-sized business as IMAP allows centralized storage and backup of emails. With copies of the emails being forwarded to client, POP delivers the emails to be clients and deletes them on the email server. SMTP is used to send emails and not to be receive them. HTTP is not used for secure web browsing. Which application layer protocol is used to provide file sharing and print services? So, the Microsoft applications are SMB is used in the Microsoft networking for file sharing and print services. The Linux operating system provides a method of sharing resources with the Microsoft network by using a version of SMB called Samba. On a home network, which device is most likely to provide dynamic IP addressing to clients on the home network? On a home network, a home router usually serves as the DHCP server. The home router is responsible for dynamically assigning IP address to clients on the home network. ISP also use DHCP, but is usually designed an IP address to the internet interface of the home router, not the clients on the home network. In business, it is common to have a file or address. Other dedicated server provide DHCP services to the network. Finally, a DNS server is responsible for finding the IP address for the URL, not for providing dynamic addressing to the network clients. So that's all for the chapter 10. I hope you learned something from my blog. So thank you and goodbye. 8 minutes.